Welcome back to K-12 Excellence Hub. I'm your host, John Wong. Today, we're tackling a question that has been, it's just been completely overwhelming our inboxes lately.
Sarah, it's unbelievable. 8 calls yesterday, 12 more by noon today.
Wow.
And these are not just, casual inquiries.
No?
The parents calling us, they sound genuinely desperate.
I believe it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly why I have Sarah Chen with me in the studio. Sarah is a lead consultant at Alifa Education Services, and she's personally guided, over 400 families through the complexities of China's education system? Sarah, what is going on? What's driving this surge?
They've reached a breaking point, John. It's that simple.
A breaking point.
These are dedicated parents, and they're watching their bright kids struggle, fall behind in their local schools,
Right.
while they see all of these headlines and data about Chinese students just dominating on a global scale.
Okay.
They're done waiting for the system to change.
So for our listeners, what's the real wake-up call here? Paint us the picture.
The numbers tell the story.
Okay.
You look at the PISA scores in math, right? The global benchmark. The top Chinese provinces are scoring 590 plus.
Wow.
In the UK, the average is 489. That's not a small gap, John. That is a chasm.
A chasm. That's a strong word, but surely it's not that dramatic for every single student, is it?
Oh, but it is. The anecdotes are even worse. Just last week, a mother, Rebecca, called from London. Incredibly smart woman, a financial analyst. She was so stressed, she was almost in tears. She said, "Sarah, my daughter can't even handle her Year 9 algebra homework. But I know for a fact that kids her age in China are already mastering calculus."
Wow.
Calculus in Year 9, that's deeply troubling, but okay, that's one story.
No, John, it's a pattern.
Really? I had a tech exec from Dallas, Mike, on the phone. He's spending $15,000 a year on a top private school, and he tells me Texas has 44% of 8th graders below a basic math level.
Wow.
My son is being left behind globally, and I'm paying a fortune for it.
15,000 to be left behind. It's hard to wrap your head around that.
And it gets worse. I think of Priya from Mumbai. Her brilliant son studies 12 hours a day, sacrificing his childhood for just a chance at a local college.
Right.
Meanwhile, her neighbor's daughter went to China for high school, and now she's at Tsinghua University, China's MIT, with multiple job offers from Silicon Valley.
That is a terrifying reality for any parent to hear. So, you see this day in and day out. What's the solution you're presenting?
Grade 9. The magic window is sending your child to China for the start of grade 9 at age 14 or 15.
Okay.
And here's the part most parents don't realize.
What's that?
They can go independently.
Whoa, hold on, Sarah. Sending a 14-year-old alone to a different continent, that sounds incredibly risky.
It does.
I can feel parents tensing up just hearing that.
I know how it sounds, John. I really do.
Yeah.
But this is where the right preparation changes everything.
Right.
It's the difference between risk and a calculated strategy. They have just enough maturity for independence, but they're still young enough to get that complete cultural and linguistic integration.
So why grade 9 specifically? What's the magic in that number?
It's the perfect convergence of factors. It's the natural entry point for Chinese senior middle school. Developmentally, they're ready for more independence.
Right.
And critically, it gives them 3 full years to master the language, the curriculum, and the culture before those high-stakes university applications begin.
Okay, but this sounds like something that needs planning.
Oh, yeah.
You can't just wake up in grade 8 and decide to do this.
Absolutely not. That's the single biggest mistake. This requires an intensive, non-negotiable 2-year preparation plan.
2 years.
Any parent who thinks their child will just pick it up over there is frankly setting them up for failure.
Okay, let's break that down. 2 years. What does that prep actually look like? You call it a China school readiness level.
It's a multi-pronged approach. First, HSK 4 in Chinese. And let's be clear, that's academic fluency, not just ordering coffee. Second, advanced math prep. Third, cultural adaptation training. All of this while keeping up excellent English skills. It's like training for the Olympics.
The Olympics.
Because that is what global education has become.
The Olympics. That's a powerful comparison. You're saying this isn't just about good grades anymore.
Exactly. While many Western kids are, let's be honest, getting participation trophies, their peers in China are mastering calculus, coding, and Mandarin simultaneously. It's a different league.
It's a huge leap of faith, though. What's the proof that this Olympic-level training pays off?
The results speak for themselves. Let's look at our 2019 grade 9 cohort, the kids who started this journey years ago.
Okay.
We saw an 89% acceptance rate into top-tier global universities and China's own elite C9 League universities.
Wow.
Their average SAT scores were 200 points higher than their U.S. private school peers.
200 points. That's not a small bump, John. That's life-changing.
It is, but John, the real transformation isn't just the score, it's their global competency. We're seeing these kids become entrepreneurs recruited by Chinese AI firms before they even finish their degrees.
Incredible.
Think of Arjun from Mumbai. His parents committed to the 2-year prep. He arrived in China for grade 9 with solid skills. Fast forward 3 years.
What happened to him?
Proud. By 19, he had a fintech startup with $2 million in funding, early admission to Wharton, and fluent in 4 languages.
19.
19 years old.
That's incredible. Okay, I have to ask the question on every parent's mind. The money. This level of prep does not sound cheap.
The 2-year prep plan, it typically runs between $10,000 to $15,000. And yes, at Alifa Education Services, we provide the whole suite. The Chinese prep, the advanced math, and the plan. But what's the alternative? Your kids become global business leaders, or they struggle to compete even locally.
When you frame it like that,
You're talking about their child's entire future.
what's that worth?
It's a fair point.
So, Sarah, a parent is listening right now. Child's in grade 6 or 7. What should they be doing tonight?
Tonight, have an honest family assessment about your goals. Tomorrow morning, start.
Right now.
If your child is in grade 6 or 7, you start now. Grade 8, an intensive plan is still possible. Grade 9 or later, you may need to consider a gap year to prepare. Contact a service like ours, get a language assessment, and begin a daily study program. Every single month matters.
The sense of urgency is palpable. It feels like the global competition isn't waiting.
It isn't.
No.
While parents are weighing the decision, millions of Chinese students are advancing. Every semester you delay is more ground you have to make up. The Western education systems, for all their strengths, are just not preparing our kids for this new reality. The choice is becoming very clear for forward-thinking families.
Sarah Chen, thank you for laying out this incredible, comprehensive, and frankly eye-opening roadmap.
Thanks for having me, John.
Of course.
And to the parents listening, prepare early, prepare thoroughly, and you can help your child succeed globally.
You heard it here on K-12 Excellence Hub. Grade 9, a 2-year runway, a path to independent success in the world's rising superpower. A child's global future really can start with a decision made today. Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. As the world changes, what is the single biggest skill you believe your child needs for their future, and how far would you go to ensure they acquire it? Until next week, keep pushing for excellence.